What's up everyone, Adam here from Cape Crawlers, and today we're going to take a look at the 1/24th scale crawler competition footage where old Snaggletooth took the win. Welcome back to the channel everybody. Going to do something a little different in today's video. Today I thought I would just show you the raw competition footage from the 1/24th scale crawler competition that we did last weekend over Halloween weekend at Wreckless Hobbies in Wareham, Massachusetts. So this is the competition that we used to cap off the Bronco build, but old Snaggletooth here ended up winning the competition, taking home first place in the 24th scale. So I thought I would just show you some of the cool footage that I got from that event. Again, shout out to Troy for hooking us up with the great footage. I had my tripod set up just to get a whole view of the course, but that would not have been nearly as good. Troy was in there with his phone getting us some great content, that sweet angles and everything. So really appreciate it, Troy. And that footage is really going to make this much more enjoyable. So I thought I would just put that up. Probably be a short video, pretty raw, but I think it's fun to look and see how old Snaggletooth did in a real competition. I can tell you, man, that proportional rear steer with the Avatar made all the difference in the world. It was a tight course. It was all spray foam insulation. Very well done, very cool course. I think it was a 8x4 tabletop, maybe a little bit bigger, but very tight, very technical. Not a lot of huge obstacles, but very, very tight, sharp gates and very challenging to navigate, especially with a wide rig. All of us were pretty wide, which made it pretty challenging. But again, the four-wheel steer was the game changer on the Deadbolt. So I'll stop talking. I'm going to roll that footage. Just kind of dive in here. We'll check it out, and then I'll come back to you with my thoughts on the competition, maybe next steps, what I would do differently, what I wish I'd done with the build, or what I might do with the build going forward if I want to do more competitions, which I probably will because it was super fun. But let's check out the footage. So I hope you enjoy this.
That was sick.
There you have it, my first crawler competition. It was a blast. I had so much fun. The crawler community and the RC community in general is just so much fun. Everyone was so chill, and we had just a great time just talking and getting to know each other and talking about the builds and everything. Just a great experience all around. I'm a hyper competitive person, and that was one of the really only times I can think of being in a competitive environment where I really truly did not care about how I did. It was really just about having fun and just enjoying the experience. I was so immersed in the experience. It didn't feel like a competition, and there was none of that kind of competitive drive or anything like that. It was just fun and chill, and that's exactly how it should be. It was like meditation out on the course. It was super fun. So we ended up I entered the Bronco and the Deadbolt. I had to do the Bronco because it was like the capstone to the Bronco build. And then I was going to do the Gladiator, but it was too wide. If you could see from that footage, there was no way the Gladiator was going to navigate that course. It is extremely wide and long with the long wheelbase. It wouldn't have stood a chance. So I'm really glad that I stuck with the Deadbolt. I ran the Deadbolt on 3S, which was a mistake because 3S is really jumpy. Even on low power mode with the Avatar, I should have turned it down. I was at 50% power. I should have turned it down to like 30 and it would have been much better. But I really should have just run 2S and it would have been perfect. But it was still, took me a little bit to get used to it, but it was nice and controlled and smooth once I got the hang of it. A little jumpy, but not bad. So the Deadbolt was able to kind of cruise around. The Endura competition pin tires do really good on that foam insulation terrain. And I was grateful that I had switched back to these tires. So that combination and with the flubber stuffers in there, the slime balls, it worked really well. Some of those pretty gnarly side hills, I think it stuck really well. Didn't get a lot of body roll and really was planted pretty well. And that made a big difference. So I'm really, really pumped with how the Deadbolt performed. It just did excellent and just so much fun. It just had a blast. So very cool. So here's the trophy. This was the first place trophy. It's this awesome beer mug with the Crawloween logo on here. It was filled with swag and goodies and everything. Very cool. We also won a new RTR rig. So we got an 18th scale Jeep Wrangler. Axel immediately confiscated that and I haven't seen it since, but he's having a blast with it. So I was not expecting that whatsoever. It was just, I went there to have fun. We did just that. And to come home with first place, even better. Very cool. I'm definitely looking forward to doing more. I'd like to do bigger meetups, whether I do a competition, I don't know, but I think just getting more into the crawler scene and meeting more people, getting out there and networking, that was the most enjoyable part. As I said before, the community is just so great. And I really enjoyed meeting folks and interacting with people who share the love of the hobby like I do. Just a cool community. So for that, I'm so grateful that we went and got to experience it. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that was fun to watch. It was certainly fun to be there and experience. Let me know your thoughts down below. How'd the Deadbolt do? I know I could do better, but it's my first one. So we'll get that under the belt and see how we do in the next one. But let me know your thoughts down below. Has anyone else competed? Are you a competitive crawler? I'd like to hear from you guys as always. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Stay tuned as we continue to get more of these events, more competitions, more meetups. Like I said, I'm going to try to do more of that going forward. It's going to be fun. I'm going to take you guys with me. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.